Hello. Hello guys. I actually totally forgot that I'm supposed to stream. I was asleep. Oh my gosh. um okay, so I went out just now. So right now where I'm at, it's a Sunday. So I went out the whole day and I was really tired, so I like wanted to sleep for a while. But then I I forgot to set alarm, so like I kind of like just woke up and like I literally just set up my model and everything. Whoops. Okay, to be honest, I have no idea um what to say. I just know that usually debut 2.0s, people would talk about like behind the scenes and stuff. I'll probably do that. So I actually didn't prepare any materials. Oh my gosh. But I guess I'll just do like a just talking session, I guess. Alright, so let me see, where should I start? I think I should start with before the whole Vtuber thing even like started. So I actually thought of like creating a Vtuber group thing with my friend Aldrich. And then I think we were just like having like good thoughts, like, oh, if we have a collab group, if we have like a VTuber group, then anyone in our VTuber group can like collab anytime and like talk to each other, get advice from each other, from other experienced VTubers. So that was one of the goals why we created a group. And then when we created the group, we also have some other people helping us with like the graphic design aspect. But other than that, I think everyone did their part, and that's why our debut was like quite successful. I think it's like we even had a like debut trailer. We even had like posters saying like, oh, how many days left till debut. I'm actually really thankful for each and every one that was in Mythos. Thank you guys so much. I also was really interested in, you know, all the like the VTuber community, I guess, hoping that more people could join our group. But I'm not sure when's that gonna happen. Probably, you know, far future. But for now, I think it's just me and Aldrich debuting. Also, before streaming, like I also had a hard time like deciding on what my name should be. Oh yeah, yesterday I didn't like explain my name. So my name is called Shin Cadmus, and Shin is actually a name that's been with me for a very long time. I've actually had an original character named Shin. Hi Aldrich. I actually have an original character named Shin, and Shin was supposed to be a cat. It's just a cat character that had blue fire or something. Don't blame me, I was like 11 when I created that OC. OC as in original character. But yeah, Shin was originally just a cat, like just a normal cat, and I took that name because it kind of like stuck with me for so long now. And then Cadmus is so recently I actually got into D&D, and D&D is actually really fun because you're literally just creating your OC and just role playing as your OC, while there's like a story like book that you have to follow or something like that. I don't really know how to explain D&D, but there's like a story, then there's like a game master, and then like he'll guide you through the whole story while you roleplay as your character. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but oh my gosh, I sound like a nerd. Oh my gosh. Okay, but yeah, so that's that. So D&D, and D&D, well, the one that we're playing right now is the Waterdeep one. So I was really interested in how D&D works and like all the system and everything. So that's why I actually like kind of googled my name, saying like something related to dragons and stuff. So Cadmus means dragon's tooth. Yeah, so Shin Cadmus, there you go. That's how my name that's how my name origin is. Yeah. I actually my original name for Shin was actually Shin Shadowpool. It was so long ago, okay guys. I was like what, 10, 11 or 12, somewhere around that age. Also like that at that time warrior cats was really popular. So what warrior cats names usually are is like just two words of something, like I don't really remember what the cats names are, but yeah, it's like leaf food or something like that. It's like, you know, something related like Firestar or something. Yeah, I remember her, him, her, I don't know. I never really got into the books. I just saw like a bunch of fan animations about those cats, and I was like, oh, what's this? And then it's like those warrior cat stuff. Oh yeah, that's also how I got into like animation, I guess. I actually knew what I wanted to be for a very long time. I wanted to be a animator, and well, now I am an animator. So maybe I'm thinking like maybe I can stream and teach you guys how to use Adobe Animate. But the downside, like the reason why I'm holding that off is because my keyboard is a 60% keyboard, and when I'm working I use 100% keyboard, so there's like numpads and stuff, and we use that for shortcut keys. So maybe I'll do that in the future. I'm not too sure, but we'll see about that one. But I know that I'm going to make like a tutorial on like probably Clip Studio, or like tutorial how to draw. I really want to teach you guys how to use like drawing apps and stuff, so maybe we'll see. But yeah, I also forgot to show you guys my VTuber model. Okay, not sure how this is gonna work, but okay. I actually didn't prepare anything to show you guys my VTuber model, so it's kind of awkward. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, there you go. Alright. I still have no idea how to like show you guys my model. I'm such a boomer, oh my gosh. Okay. Let me scroll out. So this is my upper half body. Yeah, I drew my character in a pose. For those of you who don't know, I actually drew my own VTuber model. So this is my other arm. It's resting behind my arm, my elbow. And then this is my full body. Alright, can you guys see? Let me just adjust it a little bit for you to see. Alright, so this is my Vtuber model. Yeah, there's nothing much to show. I don't even have like toggles or anything. I can just like look left, right, oh sorry, that's my chair, down. I made my legs a little flexible, so yeah. Let me just zoom in on my legs. Okay, let me just, okay, so yeah, it moves just a little bit when I go look at left, right, or up, down. But yeah, that's about it. If I were to make a 2.0 model, I would make the shine move, or like, you know, distort the legs a bit more, because this model is my first ever model, and it's my first ever time using live 2D, and I'm really new to like making VTubers and stuff, so I hope that, you know, it's... Oh, thank you so much. How it was so awkward. Oh my gosh, I'm so... Oh my gosh, I didn't like unlock my model. You could see like the app that I used to like stream with my model. But yeah, so this is my full model. I'll just put out my like little, like my other arm out, I guess. I think this is okay still. Yeah, so also like the difficulty that I had when I was rigging was my hair. So I don't know if you noticed, but my hair doesn't really have much physics, as not as much as my earring. At least my earring can move just fine, right? But I'm not sure about the hair, because I think I made a mistake when rigging my hair, which is like, you know, when you rig your hair, you can actually add like mini keyframes in the middle so that it makes your hair like smoother when you move. I don't know how to explain, but that's what we call it, like keyframes, in betweens, I guess, so that your hair like goes, like moves smoother when you move. But yeah, I added that before I even finished rigging my model. So every time when I open Live 2D, it like takes 10 minutes to load my model. So I told myself like, I am not gonna open my model in Live 2D anymore. Like, this is gonna be the final version. I didn't even like add physics for my code because of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna like say like, oh, my code is actually made by like dragon scales and stuff, so it's like hard and, you know, it's unbreakable or something. I don't know. But yeah, I actually want to also make the horns more detailed next time. Like I want to make it more like have more 3D feel, because honestly these horns look really flat. But hey, you know, this is my first model, and it kind of like, the design's kind of stuck with me, so I think I'll plan to use this until like probably for until I have a okay design, and then I really take my time to draw the model. Yeah, I remember seeing like people drawing their models for like 89 hours and stuff. Meanwhile, I literally took like a day literally just to finish my model, like model art at least. Yeah, so I separated my layers by drawing each layer, like I line out each layer, and then that's how I separated it. That's why my hair, you can see like the whole line art of the hair. I didn't know you can like cut it and use like the airbrush tool to blend it out together with your hair. I think that's like a really good tip if you want to separate hair, especially because hair usually you have like super many parts. Some people have like 20 or something, you know, like individual hair strands, so that your hair can look fluffier. So usually at the ends of the hair, people would like blend it out with airbrush and stuff like that. Oh, I see how well, for me it was because I was really excited to like um I don't know, I'm just really proud of the design and everything. I think, if you're halfway through, maybe you can take a break and then get back into it. I think that's how I did my model as well. I think at first I was like, should I even continue? Because like I said, right, I take 10 minutes to load my live 2D. So I was like, okay, should I continue? I'm kind of like tired of waiting. Every mouse click, every movement I make in live 2D, I have to wait for like 2-3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Like I was about to give up, okay? So, maybe you can just take a break. Like I get frustrated too at live 2D, man. Like it just, I guess it's just you need some patience to make your model. Of course it's better to upgrade PC. Like even my PC is like a super beefy PC, but it takes super long to load. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, I'm already planning to learn how to upgrade myself in live 2D. Well, it's one of the things of my hobby, like I mentioned yesterday. It's to learn new things. Although it's really tedious to learn new things, especially something that's super technical like live 2D, I think it's still really worth it to learn like a new skill, because rigging is not easy. You need to at least learn how to do animation. Because when you go left, you need to know how your character should like move to the left, I guess. Like you can't be too far off from the original model, or else it would look off model. That's what a lot of animators struggle, I think, is to rig in a sense where your model still looks the same. So yeah, I think that's like a tip, right? You keep needing to like move back and forth, like original frame and then edited frame, original frame, edited frame. Make sure that it looks on model, so that's how your model will look consistent and good. I think that's a tip, I guess. Yeah, also, when designing your model, VTuber model, being an animator myself, I kind of noticed that the cartoons that we did, usually their designs are like really iconic in a way. Of course they have theme colors and stuff, so like Shin, like Shin's theme color is blue, and because I really like blue personally, actually, so I used blue and incorporated it into my character. And then when designing my character, I always take note of the silhouette. So what a silhouette is basically when you, let's say my full body, I take my entire model and just color it like black, solid black, and then you can see like my horn sticking out, my hair is sticking out, my earrings sticking out, my ears sticking out. So from there, from my head design, all the horns and the hairs you see, it could help you recognize my character, and that's how you make like a quote-unquote iconic design. Because if your focus is on how many details you put on the clothing or like the clothing pattern, I mean, it's nice that you add details on your clothes and stuff like that, but you also need to make sure that from far away or from the silhouette you can recognize your character, that it doesn't look too bland. Like imagine my character with no like ahoge, or no ears sticking out, no earrings, no horns. I think I would just be like a normal shaped dragon human thing. But if I add horns and hair sticking out, earrings sticking out of my like silhouette, that's what makes a good design. I think that's how you should approach your VTuber design. Also, because usually VTubers, we show our upper half of the body, so your design focus should be the upper half of the body. So like just now when I've showcased my model, there's nothing much going on my lower half except for the heels, but that's just shoes design, I guess. I didn't even put too much details on the shoes because I know that it's quite rare that you take out your shoes to stream, right? So that's why my focus of design is on my top half of the body. So that's why my top half has like chains, has a badge, has a gem, has a tie, and then earring, you know, all that kind of stuff. You have to focus at the top. Now, let's say you want to have a like detail for your clothing. Like I said, don't put details of clothing at the bottom half of your model. Make sure to put like the patterns on the top half of your model. Not everyone's gonna notice your bottom half, because obviously you're gonna be streaming with your top half, so that's why you can focus all your design at the top half. So maybe usually waist up, you can focus all your designs there. Of course you can add design at the bottom half, but I'm just saying if you want to like make your design more interesting, I think you can focus your top half of the body. Yeah. What else do I talk? Oh yeah, like VTuber overlays. So personally, I did like graphic design and other like multimedia stuff. So what design choice I went for was like Victorian style, classic, I don't know how to say, like 17th century style. So you can see all the like the borders with patterns, and the black and gold color theme, and the moon design at the back. Like my character can summon like comets and stuff like that. So thinking of how it became, how I have like the night sky theme and stuff like that, I added like the moon design and the marble background, because I remember one of my graphic design friends say that marbles actually famous in trend right now. A baroque or rococo, I think yes. I also had like a baroque background music that I really want to use, but yeah, maybe I'll use it in the far future. But yeah, that was the theme that I want to go for. I also really like the clothing style on the people during the 17th century. Like everyone there usually just wears suits and like really big outer coats. I think that kind of clothing style looks very grand. I love it. So yeah, that's why I incorporated into my VTuber model. Initially, long ago, actually like 3 years ago, I had a concept design drawing for Shin. Shin was also originally supposed to be called Aohi Yoru, but I think one of my friends was like laughing at my name, so I kind of just changed it. Yeah, so I was originally supposed to be a white lion guard thing. I was supposed to have like lion ears and like really messy hair, you know. But then I think I changed my design, and I was also originally a PNG tuber. Well, that's because Genshin was having like a 500 Primo Gem reward stream thing, so I participated in that while being a PNG tuber. So I specifically drew like PNG tuber for myself just to stream and get 500 Primo Gems. It was so worth it. And then after that, I just never stream at all. So whoops. Yeah. Now that I'm here with my actual VTuber model, I noticed that my old PNG tuber actually looks like my current model. It's got the horns with like gradient stuff, it's got like the sharp ears, and it's even got like the black markings on my face. It looks really similar. Like all the elements that I used to have in my PNG tuber, I have it here. Except for like the clothing. My previous clothing was like a little like sexy type, and I think I grew out of that phase. So now that I have my own like Vtuber model design, I thought I wanted it to look a little more elegant than like modern, elegant like old style, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of like my whole thought process behind Shin Cadmus design. Well, if I were to make a 2.0, I'm pretty sure like my face would look the same, my hair would be the same, my clothes will have more like detail. Maybe I'll add more gold trims. My hair would have more separation. I also want to have like toggles for me to like take off my outer coat, take off my vest, and then you can see like my undercoats and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of that, and I want to also have like glasses, like pink shaded sunglasses or something like that. But I do know that rigging glasses in general is quite difficult, because you need to like know the angles properly, and sometimes rigging it you need to like add the the reflection shine or something. You need to like learn how to clip it into your glasses. I mean, it works the same when you rig your face, like your face shadows and stuff like that, but I heard that glasses is more tedious. I'm not too sure about that one, but maybe in the far future I would actually go for it. But yeah, that's that for the VTuber thing. So for the games that I plan to stream, actually I like not just games, but the content I kind of want to stream is like drawing streams, story writing streams. I know that's kind of weird, I know like not many people do that, but I think I would want to try and like discuss with you guys. You guys could give me ideas, and I could like write down stories based on you guys' ideas, or like help me enhance the storyline a little bit. Yeah, I also want to have like gaming streams, of course. The type of games that I plan to stream are like Valorant, Overwatch. There's also like a lot of single player games that I want to play, like Life is Strange 2. I actually haven't finished the game, but I will finish my current playthrough because it's only like one chapter left. So after I've been finished with my own playthrough, I'll play through with you guys with different choices. So yeah, I think that would be interesting. And Detroit Become Human, I also heard you can have multiple endings. So maybe I'll also finish up my own playthrough and try Detroit Become Human again. I also want to stream Persona 5, but it's on my Switch and I don't have the deck thing for the output for my Switch, so I'm not too sure when I can stream it, but maybe in the far future. So back to the topic of streaming drawing, I actually thinking of drawing like my D&D characters. So yeah, back to the topic of D&D. I really like D&D. It's actually super fun. So I think I would like talk about my D&D gameplay, like playthrough, while I draw my D&D character. I actually created my D&D character based on my VTuber model. I think it was like I think it works together or something like that. Okay, so basically my D&D character is a tiefling, so tieflings have horns. And I wanted my character to be like a little mischievous, so I make him like chaotic neutral, yeah. And then the way that the character is designed is actually also inspired by my current design, and my current design um also is inspired to my D&D character. So yeah, my D&D character has horns, has earrings, and yeah, I play as a male character in D&D. I think my gang was like shook when I was playing a male, because I don't think many people do that. I'm not too sure, especially in um, countries like mine. It's kind of rare, I guess. So yeah, I played a male, and we're currently in chapter 2 of like our playthrough. We're still really like early on in the gameplay. You know, actually, when we found like Floon, which is the first like chapter storyline, so we were supposed to find Floon. So we found Floon. Floon is a guy, and we found him. So I was like, oh wow, that's a really fast D&D session. And then the dungeon master was like, no, that's just the beginning. And I was like, wait, what? And I also heard like people do D&D sessions for very long time, for like 30 years or like 40 years. I don't know how long, but yeah, it's actually possible to have like campaigns run that long. But yeah, anyways, yeah, when I draw, I will also be talking about my original characters. I actually have a lot of original characters that I used to design for a really long time. I think for quite some time now, I'm into like the angels and demons kind of vibe. Like all my other original characters design that I designed lately have like horns and wear like full body suits and stuff like that. Oh, I have no idea how I'm so into this design trope, but it's so good. Like it just makes the whole person look so elegant and sophisticated. I think that's a really interesting like design choice, honestly. And I also will obviously draw some fan art. So thinking of drawing like Genshin or Star Rail or other Vtubers. I actually love watching Vtubers. I think they're entertaining, and it helps me pass the time. They actually help me go through a lot. So that's why I think drawing is kind of a way to give back to the community, quote unquote give back to the VTuber that helped me through my darkest days. Yeah, I think that's the stuff that I would want to draw. For writing stories, I think, yeah, like I said, I actually would like to make a webtoon one day. Like I mentioned in my debut stream, I want to publish a webtoon one day. But I have heard some stuff about webtoon actually. Something about not being paid well, but that's all I know. And I actually been wanting to upload a webtoon for a very long time now, but because of that, I'm not too sure right now. So maybe I'll upload it on Twitter, which is kind of weird, but I know that some people upload comics on Twitter, like just one page per week or like something like that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it is possible to upload stuff on Twitter, like upload comics especially. So I'm not too sure. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. What else am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, my next stream is going to be, I think, like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't really remember, but I just know that it's the first half of the week. I'll be streaming Hades again, and actually I have played Hades. I haven't finished the game, so that's why I plan to stream it again to finish up the game, because Hades 2 is coming out. It was supposed to come out during January, like as in the beta version, like end of January, but I think it got delayed because I haven't heard much news until now. But yeah, I really like indie games and I would love to stream them. I'm also planning to stream Omori, but I'm not too sure if I'm ready for it because I have watched gameplay of it. I don't know if I will get the good ending. so-called good ending, but I'm actually not too ready to play such a heavy game like Omori yet. So maybe I'll be playing Hades and I'll be fangirling over the music, the voice acting, the art. It's just everything about indie games is just so pretty, and like it just feels really special when you play indie games. So that's why I plan to um play a lot more indie games. Hopefully I can find a lot more. I know that there are a lot, but I actually tend to play choice-based games or story games. I know that Hades is more like a gameplay kind of thing, but I also actually would play Hades just for the story. Um, so actually, I have a secret to tell you guys. When I play Hades, before that, I didn't know what God mode was, until I found out God mode is actually just to help you get through the levels easier, so that you can get through the story. Um, so that I actually use God mode just to get to the story, but I just want to know what's going on, like why is this happening, why is that happening, so that's why I actually turn on God mode just so that I can get through the story properly, so that it won't be too hard when I fight Hades himself. Hades is so hard to beat, but oh my gosh, I'm so rusty in Hades. Oh my gosh, I bet if I start streaming Hades, I would die so many times. I'm actually super rusty at the game. I think the last time I opened it was like what, like last year or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that will, like, before streaming I would like just test out the buttons and stuff like that. Also I got a new controller, so I have to get used to that controller, but I also completely forgot the buttons on the controls for Hades, so I'll probably refresh on that. I also want to stream PlayStation games. I actually personally have a PlayStation. I want to stream like Devil May Cry, Lost Judgment. Those are the games that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. Personally, I've started Devil May Cry 5, and V is my favorite character to use. V, mainly because he controls animals. I love animals, so when I knew that he uses animals to like fight, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to use him forever. So whenever there's like a choice saying like, would you want to play Nero or V, and then I was like, I'm playing V. I'll always get S on V, I'll always get B on Nero. Oh, I feel so sad, but yeah. I actually enjoy playing V so much. His gameplay mechanics is so unique, especially his ulti. Oh my gosh, it's either he called out meteors or like friggin' summon a big monster mud man thing, and then his hair turns white and then he does that pose. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really played much through the Devil May Cry series, but spoiler alert, so be sure to mute me right now. Just a few seconds though. So right now I'm playing to the part where I met Dante, and I used Dante a little bit. So when using Dante as a newbie, not not knowing anything about Devil May Cry, it was just kind of out of nowhere. He has so much powers, and like he could use fists, but when I use him, it feels like I'm accustomed to him already. It's so weird. It's like it feels like a veteran when you play Dante, which is kind of cool because I know that Dante's been around in the series for a really long time. So when starting to play like Dante, I actually feel like a veteran player, even though I literally started Devil May Cry like last month or something like that. Wait, no, not last month. I think it's just this month, because every day I would say, alright, I'm playing PS today, and then I just sleep. Like today, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream at 10, and then I freaking sleep, and then like, whoops, I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's 10, I totally forgot, and then yeah, and then I like fumbled to my PC, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Forgets to turn on VTube Studio. But yeah, So other than that, like those kind of games, for now I'll just be streaming PC games. Hopefully that's okay. Um, yeah, I think that's all that I would be talking about. Um, I'm not sure. I actually recorded myself drawing my VTube model. I plan to make a video on that, like whatever tips that I said just now, like the designing of your VTuber and stuff like that, the design focus on the top body and stuff like that. I actually plan to make it into a video since I recorded a speed paint of my model. Of course, I didn't record my live 2D process because I think it's a little bit too heavy on my PC. Like I said, it takes 10 minutes to load my file. I'm never opening my folder again. But yeah, I think I would be teaching how to design your VTuber, the thought process, and everything that comes with designing a VTuber. So I think I would do that. Videos not gonna be uploaded anytime soon because next month I'm gonna be super busy with my IRL work. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I can't really talk much about that, but you know, like I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm not sure if I can though. I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared to show because, like, you know, it's like secretive and stuff like that. But yeah, like that's all I can say for now. But yeah, I actually before debuting, I actually had a video script already written down for the designing VTuber one, and I would say that since I have a script and I have a video ready, I just need to like narrate in the background with my VTuber model, and I think I still have no idea how I should edit it. But I think it's just something that I would have to plan out for that video. But yeah, I know that a lot of people are really interested in the behind the scenes of being a VTuber. Like when I was watching VTubers myself, I was always curious like, oh, who made these models, who drew these models, who rigged them, who made the overlays, the person behind it. But of course that's confidential. But I'm always curious on how VTubers are like, you know, like I'm actually really interested in all of those aspects. So that's why right now that I am one, I plan to, you know, give you guys a little talk about it, because I don't know, I'm just really interested in all of this. So I really hope you guys are too. Yeah, I think that's that. Well, for now, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be playing any games today, obviously. And this stream is just gonna be about just chatting. So yeah, I hope you guys get to know me a little bit more better today after today's stream. Let me check. Oh, okay. So I'm really excited for what's to come next, and I don't know, it's just it's been so long since I wanted to live stream and stuff like that, and now that I actually am, it feels so surreal, right? It's like a dream come true, especially having a VTuber model myself. Wanting a VTuber model for the longest time. I was planning to commission someone, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm an artist. I can try. I can try with live 2D. Because live 2D, from what I watched, all of the tutorial videos, it actually works quite similar to a lot of the animation apps that I use, because you create keyframes, the layering stuff, and making a VTuber model is actually very similar to how you create stuff for animation. So that's why everything was already self-explanatory for me. That's why my learning arc was really easy. But it's just tedious, you know. It's just a lot of technical stuff that you need to do for live 2D. Completely new interface, first time user, but I think it's still okay. Like, my model still looks pretty okay, doesn't look too bad. I mean, it could be better, but yeah, I think I would, well, I would try to improve myself for Live 2D. Maybe in the future I will teach you guys how to use Live 2D. Really simple tutorial though. I'm not the most experienced rigger. I know that there are way better riggers out there, but I'm just here to give you guys a basic tutorial on how to use Live 2D and like a really like easy explanation for you guys to understand. But yeah, I think that is all for today's stream. I wish I can talk more, but it's a Sunday for me at least, and I have to start working tomorrow. So I'll be streaming on Wednesday, I think. Let me double check my schedule real quick. Hang on, guys. Oh yeah, also if you haven't already, make sure to check out the lore video. Totally forgot to upload it right after my debut stream. But yeah, it's up now. If you're interested, you can go ahead and check it out. Let me check my schedule real quick. Is it this one? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm streaming on Tuesday, Hades, 10 p.m. GMT plus 8, which is the time zone that I'll be using. Sorry if it's not your time zone, but I know that you could convert it somewhere. So yeah, make sure to come and say hi. Don't have to necessarily chat. It's okay to lurk, I don't mind. But yeah, I'll be streaming Hades, and if you guys have any tips for me on Hades, please do tell me. Educate me on that, because I really want to like get through the story. Story's like really intriguing. It keeps getting you to want more, basically. But yeah, I think that is all for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves here. I hope this is just like a chill stream for you to just chill and, you know, have fun, I guess. I don't know. I hope you guys also learn some stuff about how you should like design your VTuber and stuff. Like I said, video would probably be up in the far future. Hopefully I have enough time to make it. But yeah, I really thank you guys so much for coming to the stream and listening to me ramble. I know the debut 2.0s are usually just chit-chatting, I think. But yeah, I'll be going now, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday where I play Hades. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.